Wasn't he now and back to? Oh, back. I think we said and now back to Yoko Taro's crazy brain for I think this one. Automata. I don't remember what Automata's was specifically. I had a second save just in case I wanted to. I don't know. I was like, just in case you guys want to see all these amazing side quests. Oh, booty, booty, butt cheeks. Yes. Booty, 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 booty. Beware. Beware. Oh my God. They probably could touch up some of these NPC faces a bit. Look at this guy.
Beware the words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words.
Serious fucking weird.
Those who dream.
I wonder if this section is going to be fully voice acted. I kind of hope so.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Oh, wait, here we go. Nope. Okay, well, maybe the voice lines will. Their lines will, but not the narrator. All right, well, I'm not totally out of the picture here. Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village.
I'm
so
near
we came
B.
to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at near B and Vice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
My bad, the mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream has spread across the Forest of Myth, and it caused us to run completely out of budget and make this entire text adventure. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words. Before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Oh, yeah, the words get bigger. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
See here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm near B's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous.
Outrageous and grievous
Completely
preposterous.
unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Should have talked to me. Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's
My
remark.
remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who near B had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A
Bye.
conversation, a specific word.
Bye. You know, it's funny. Actually, this actually sort of made me realize that in the Nico's Bizarre Adventure, we had a similar moment. It almost made me wonder if a little bit of inspiration was drawn from this section, where it just like suddenly became a bit more of like an actual like text adventure game. Except with a bit, this one's pretty like just like text adventure, and at least in the original there was like no backgrounds or anything. Near B and Vice racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Vice does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his
It
pride.
does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
Okay. Good news. These are all voiced. This was not voiced in the original. Or not the entire thing.
It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward, searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
Vice, please. The anger created by his harsh words bled over to near B like a contagion. Oh, what? Oh. Never mind. Aw, come on. What? Why? Why didn't they just voice this entire thing? Why did I get? Okay. I mean, I'm all right with it. I don't mind reading it, but I was kind of hoping for. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, okay. So they're not gonna do the narrator part. That's fine. They'll just read their own lines. Never mind. No, they're not. No, they're not. I guess so. Voices come back. Here we go. Except I'm doing younger Nier. Wait, it's a Nier beat. Someone say contagion?
Yes, I believe so. What of it?
Well, the villager told us to watch out for the contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming or something that dreams or... Well, what the hell was it? A sheep, cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. I actually remember this too when I initially read this. This also had the problem of sometimes it was really hard to tell who the fuck was talking. I think that was the other reason I was like, oh, please let them have this all read out. After a few more minutes of thought, Nier B's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those are dream. That's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Nier B. It seems like they're still going full. Like there's no background either. I was kind of hoping they might have added like a little more to this to fill it out, like even just like a background or like a drawn cutscene or something. But whatever. Tevra, G, thank you for the tier 1, buddy. Welcome aboard. Oh well. I should play my audio from my Let's Play. That's really funny, actually. That's kind of funny, actually. Do it. It will... We go super meta. The problem is going to be Daddy Nier. I guess we could... Fuck, that's kind of funny, actually. We'll do it for a little bit, okay? We'll see how... It might, we can actually see some differences then. Oh my God, that's kind of funny, actually. I'll see if I can find it. We can see how the same it is. That is so meta. Okay, hold on. I gotta find it. My mic is not gonna sound as good as this one. This is my Blue Yeti mic. It's still good, but it's just not gonna sound quite as good as this one was. Let's see. Would it be episode 4 or 5? Let me check.
Previously on Nier.
Shut up. Oh, wait. Is that it? No? Don't think it is this episode. Is it?
Previous.
Oh, yep, here it is. Found it. It's episode 6.
There must have caused you to enter my dreams, said the mayor. A certain conversation... not confessions. Said the mayor.
Was it any of this voice? I'm kind of curious.
Level to your dream. Screen taking up everything. Oh, crap, said Nico. So does that mean we've caught the death dream?
Nope. None of it. None of it was fucking voiced. Not even that beginning. So they voiced the beginning part, but not the rest of it. Oh boy, here we go. Oh God, here we go. All right.
He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Nico. That sounds right, he says, a stray sheet of paper floated to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. What in the fuck is going on? Just suddenly turned into like a visual novel. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said.
Only with the old man voice.
I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. But I've expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused.
Double music. Oh, God.
You should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps
Oops.
we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping it off at the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out. But I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? There was an exit, I know about it. I don't know, maybe this is like the Matrix or something. We just gotta shoot each other in the head or that just kills us.
Shut up.
Never mind.
2017
No,
Nico.
Pause for a moment. Unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular. It was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet.
It caught me off guard.
Cold, things
I should laugh at my own
changed.
shit.
It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives.
Yeah, I literally can't see anything right now.
Just want us to be whole again.
Oh, yeah.
Want us to be free. The mayor's voice took on a note of steely determination. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Nico nodded in agreement.
Wait a second. I did not. Why are you? Look, if we be of any help, said Nico, just ask. Wait, am I saying that? Oh, now hold on. I did not just say that. That was two me's talking.
Silence, cried Vice. The Grimoire looked from Nico to the mayor, back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident, thank you very much.
My Grimoire Vice
have
is
a
way
fit.
better than
Shut
it used to be.
Now see here, Mayor.
Now see
It's almost
here,
like
Mayor.
nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seem surprised to see us
I just went with
when we first
Takami.
arrived, yes? Mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his dumb face. Oh my God! You're right, I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. Just imagine a big, glowing, bright red sign. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can ever repay your dumbness. Payment is not required. We're as eager as you.
Shut
to
up,
come to this
fucking
place.
old Nico.
Mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Nico and Vice. We're all counting on you!
I call myself Nico in the original game,
Nico
so.
slowly faded into the misty forest. The mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu.
Me
I
too.
saw this man
Me
once
too.
before, he thought. But where? Nico's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. That's what he told himself around that dumb fisherman guy. But 1 month later, there he was, on a fucking boat, while Yono was left at home to die alone. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once, he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice
I'm gonna go make myself a sandwich.
to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Nico to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Nico snapped.
You know what, Vice? He cried. Go to hell. We're stopping. I need to rest for a few minutes before I throw up.
Nico leaned against a
Wait,
tree
what?
and tried to stretch the knots from his back.
How can this stupid forest be so god...
Huh? That's... Whoa, that line was that line was totally different. Go to hell, we're stopping. I need to rest for a few minutes before I throw up. That was actually totally different. I was like, whoa, what? Okay, there's a
Boy,
change.
Vice, he cried. Go to hell. We're stopping. I need to rest for a few minutes before I
Oops,
throw up.
my bad.
Nico leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back.
How can this stupid forest be so goddamn big? He muttered to himself. I didn't look this big on the fucking minimap.
The moment of the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Blah! As if influenced by a lack of respect, every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out with a volume that rattled his teeth.
That was a little different too.
Nico slapped his hand over his ears and screamed to be heard.
Vice, what the hell is going on?
Nico could see Vice's mouth moving, even though he didn't have a mouth. It's just a big, right? Wait, did he have a mouth on the book? Wait, which part is he talking out of?
Get on
is
with
like
it,
a
Nico,
cover
shut
on the
up!
Book, and that's the part he's talking out of, or is it like the book flapping open going...
Nobody fucking cares, dude. Just get on with it.
But he might as well have been shouting in a tornado.
I've got a live
Insects
audience
screamed,
here.
The forest howled. And then, just as Nico's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, Nico removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zree! Ah! Speaking of which, there's actually a bug in my room right now flying around my face. Get out of here! Ah! Oh, God!
Oh, God, it's
Get
back
back in the real world, too, guys! No! Ah! Ah! They're eating me alive! Fuck! Ah! Zree! Shaka, 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 what does a fox say?
Shut up, that's an old meme.
It's old meme then. It's even older now.
Sorry. As the insect symphony dimmed down another decibel, Nico began to detect patterns in the sound.
This isn't random, he thought. It's not just the white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. 1 with it suffers. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle?
You must say suffered? It's just lacking
happens
here.
a lot in dreams, right? Maybe it's key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer.
1 with it suffers. 2 with it is ideal. 3 it is dangerous. What is it? Balls! The answer is a secret. The answer is a woman. How the hell should I know? Guessing, like, what is this, like, talking about, like, lady boobs or something? Well, only 1 boob would be painful. 2...
Mine is so much better. Mine is so much better. Answer is a seesaw effect. Holy shit. It used to be the answer is a woman. Also, before it said the 1 with it suffers. This was just 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. Anyway, it's obviously a secret, but let's let this Nico figure it out.
2 is perfect, and 3 is just like, what's that extra booby doing there?
Woman! There are plenty of things in this world that can be difficult to handle, but only one can drive me to my wit's end. It's a woman!
Weiss's mouth flew open, but before he could say anything, the world suddenly shifted.
Oh. I picked the funny one. I picked woman first.
Try the insects were creating words, which they he had heard somewhere before. Okay.
I guess I didn't do that right. The answer is a secret.
Inwardly furious that Weiss left the task to him. Nico sighed and gave the only answer that made sense to
It's a secret. Right?
The sound of insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Nico like a rippling wave.
It's funny to see the translation changes in some
1
spots.
secret is suffering, 2 is ideal, and 3 is dangerous.
I don't even... What? I don't even get that. I think my answer about lady boobs was more accurate. These forest arthropods are making a road for us.
I hope I'm joking.
Said Weiss with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Nico moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but
I hope I'm
gave
fucking joking.
greater cheer to his mind as long as they were on a path. As long as they were on a path.
That's the woman like that. I actually don't understand why it's secret.
After a bit.
Weiss spun around to face his companion.
Do not mistake the will of this forest to be some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads.
Oh, damn, if I realized I was going to be doing this so much reading, I wouldn't have had that milkshake before I did this. I'm still like stopping to burp every 2 fucking seconds. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Nico picked up a small rock and started skipping across the surface of the water. What a beautiful dumb day today is. Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples left behind came together to form words. Enter through the window, but I break
About to yawn there, I could tell.
When night falls, I vanish. What am I?
Absurdly easy, barked Weiss. Now answer it.
Nico grist teeth and try not to reach out and strangle his companion.
He's right, after all. This one was pretty easy.
Enter through the window, but I break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. A bird. Oh, sunlight, of course, yes. Sunlight! A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. You know, if it gives you multiple choice, fortunately, it's a lot easier. I'm not very good with riddles, though.
In all of my
I'm
years,
still not.
said Weiss softly, never seen such a sight. Perhaps I misunderstood the intensity of this place. Or he said,
God, I can't... The way this thing's written, it's hard for me to tell who's talking. Don't
That's
these
your
dumb
problem now,
assholes know how to
Past
write
Nico.
conversation?
Haha.
Hey, look, cried Nico, awaking Weiss from his daze.
there's a house or something.
I was
over
right
there.
about remembering that.
Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestled among the trees.
That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here?
Nico walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was clothed from
Hello.
head to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Yeah, Nico. Before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. Oh, God damn it. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but I end the night with 3.
That's a classic.
What am I, man? Is this what we're doing? Is this... I thought it was... I'm born with 4 legs. I eventually have 2, and then when I get old, I have 3. And it's supposed to be like, you're crawling, you're walking, and then you have the
Music
cane.
echoing.
Nico tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but simply repeated the dumb question.
Who wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss. Seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose. Well, this is an easy one.
Okay, it's a man.
A man.
This is also the closed
demon.
figure as he spoke a single word.
Correct.
With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his naked body. her his true identity.
Which made me laugh because I'm thinking the same thing in my brain.
Yeah, I followed you guys. I'm actually secretly the bad guy too. Booga booga. Messley shook his head. I'm not the mayor you know. Now listen to my silly words. Long ago,
That's just making me laugh.
Ayaku, with shape-shifting master of darkness, unleashed an unspeakable evil. But then a foolish samurai warrior leading a magic.
Shut up, Nico!
Episode is airing tomorrow. You better watch it. Actually, I guess it's today, technically. But anyway, I saw a version of you that was not yourself.
You saw what? Sorry, I don't understand the thing you just said.
It all makes sense in time. And President, I congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Dream. Now you must go to the man at the forest entrance.
Oh, okay. So, am I done?
With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Nico watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Nico and Vice returned to the forest
Like it was
entrance,
the mayor.
they found the mayor leaning against a tree.
Hello.
As soon as they caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. Oh, thank the gods. He let his hand left grasp Nico's and pumped it so fiercely he threatened to dislodge it from his socket. While his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air.
Good God, we only met for like 2 seconds. Calm down.
God, by the heavens, stop shaking me, fool. We're not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you dumbasses again. Nico withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile.
I swear to God, making me happy.
Seal, he said.
Making some of these same exact jokes.
Mayor's face beamed as Nico filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down in the forest grass and fell asleep.
Oh.
Wait a second. See, I can't tell who the fuck's talking. Oh my God, this thing sucks. Said this person. Don't you people know how to write fucking anything?
That's crazy. Why don't we just lay down and go to sleep? It's one hell of a story.
Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Nico and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth for some dumb reason. Have you forgotten, continued Vice, is words that control the death dream, words allow us to move from place to place.
So I
No matter
remember
how
too.
unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy and their breathing slowing. It is the first time, again, the mayor, the first time I've felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were caught by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. Dead! I slept for an hour or a year. When they woke, these things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Nico shook thank you! Nico shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said.
There's my camera. Whoa.
Oh, wow, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did, I'm back. He blinked once, twice, as though not quite believing the sight.
Wait for that
before him.
voice acting to actually
You have
come in
no idea
here.
how much this means. That dream had started to spread throughout our village, and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it. I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dumb dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked. He glanced at Nico and shrugged. Without a word, the fighter reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet.
The
Might
fighter.
take some getting used to. A wry smile. Oh,
Really? Yeah, I said that. Fuck. Crossed the mayor's lips. You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure, said Vice. For now, you shall return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently.
No, he didn't. He's right there. He didn't do anything.
Explained with the prayer when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as the sealed verse. Nico and Vice could not contain their surprise. Seemed the gold had been found in the most unexpected
It's working
place.
surprisingly well, so.
I say, muttered Vice, it's certainly a stroke of luck. As three of them said their goodbyes, Nico mentioned the strange man who'd given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. Oh, I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world? Also thought he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is gonna sound weird, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before, too. Nico tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figured
Yes,
it's just some kind of
very.
illusion by the death dream. Probably doesn't mean anything. He could get the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words.
I wish I understood what the hell was going on here.
That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all. Oh, thank you so much.
thank
God,
you so
that was
much.
weird. It's like we suddenly jumped into it like an adventure novel.
So it's like we jumped into an old Let's Play. Look how low res you guys are compared to what I'm seeing right now. God damn it. That worked surprisingly well. So much of that was the same, a lot more actually. I thought they might change some of it, but we just see, it was interesting to see the parts that were actually different. Fuck, man. My grandma advice is much better than it was. That other one was just Tagami. I was so lazy back then. God, it was like I wasn't even trying. Station Square, thank you for the Divas, dude. Welcome back. Good God, old Nico. All right.
Now I can finally return.
Now I
to a
can
normal
finally
life.
die. I guess we're gonna go with old man, even though I went with a deeper voice initially. But actually, the deeper voice would. Of course, I wouldn't have done that because that was the voice I gave literally the main character.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I'll see you in hell, 2017, Nico. I'll see you in hell, you piece of shit. It just made me laugh. The gunshot one made me laugh because I didn't actually see it coming.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter
Sorry, I'm
what.
simple. I laugh at my own shit sometimes. Okay, god damn it. Especially if I don't remember it. Yeah, I got it. Dark execution magic. Summons magical spikes on the ground. Oh god, it's like one of the best ones.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes.
Or
It's
budget.
too easy, if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Will YouTube take a claim? Yeah, I'm gonna get copyright struck for myself from 4 years ago. What the? Oh my god! Timelines converge.
Don't overthink advice.
Worlds collide. This happens when the worlds collide.